Hi, everybody. Welcome to This Week in Falmouth. I am Michael.
And I'm Susan.
Hello, Susan.
I'm Michael. It's good to see you.
Always good to see you, too. I know. It's great. A lot of telephone and texting, but it's nice to do this weekly Zoom so we can get kind of caught up. And
I'm looking forward to the day when we can actually be in the same room again.
I know. Crazy, right? I'm
Yeah,
sad about Cinco de Mayo yesterday, but
I know.
I
But
loved getting your pictures of your celebration. It wouldn't have been the same with Cinco de Mayo without Jay having that special that glass with the tequila glass with the
yeah,
cactus
with
at the
the
bottom.
cactus, yeah. And you
Very,
with
very.
the what, Mexican beer and a
I had a
burrito?
Pacifico Mexican beer, and
Uh-huh.
my daughter made us burritos and tacos, and
Oh,
she
nice.
even got us those jalapeno Fritos, which was it
Uh-huh.
was fun. It was a cool thing to do, you know.
She
The
keeps
only
you
thing
all.
missing,
Go
the only
ahead.
thing, the only thing missing was I wanted to watch Coco last night, but we never got to
Oh.
that. Anyway,
That's a good movie if you haven't
yeah,
seen it.
it is. Yeah, it
Yeah,
is.
yeah. Your daughter keeps you in the spirit of things.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
yeah.
So anyway, yeah. So what's
So
going
let's
on this
get
week?
started. The League of Women Voters is holding a candidates night tonight virtually through the Falmouth Community Media Center. That's at 6 o'clock.
Okay,
And it can be watched live on FCTV Channel 13 or on their website, fctv.org. And questions, it's Michael Halen, Sam Patterson, and Nancy Taylor who are running for the select board seat. And seats, there are two.
you're right.
And the public is asked to submit questions at falmouthwv@gmail.com. And then,
Great,
of course, all this information is on our website, falmouthchamber.com. You'll find all the links and how to register and all that kind of stuff.
perfect.
Art Week at Home continues. That will continue through Sunday, Mother's Day, May 10th. And it's a 10-day virtual festival, which will bring a daily dose of creative fun.
Nice.
Yeah. The Cape Cod Community College continues their working virtual series. On Friday from 1:30 to 3, they'll be holding a webinar about remote meetings essentials.
Okay,
You can live stream it. Information on joining is on our website. It's one 90-minute session.
great.
How to access and leverage online tools for effective customer and staff meetings. And then on Monday, May 11th, from 10 to 11:30, they are offering Communicate Clearly in Virtual Spaces, Listening and Speaking. I know with the Zoom thing, that's been a little bit of a challenge, knowing when to talk, when not to talk, trying not to talk over each other, that kind of
Right.
stuff. Been a dance, hasn't it?
We should probably raise our hands, right? Like
Yeah.
in school, right? It has been a dance. You're right.
I don't know if there's I haven't ventured into the software enough to know, but there may actually be a function for, raising your hands.
Yeah, there is.
I'll look into that.
Yeah.
And so this one provides information and statistics grounded in research and tangible methods to immediately implement for communicating clearly in virtual spaces.
Nice.
That takes place, that's two remote sessions that takes place Monday, the 11th, and Thursday, the 14th, 10 to 11:30.
Wonderful. Great.
And then Cape Cod Healthcare is having a blood drive, and that's Monday, May 11th from 11 to 5 at John Wesley. The access to blood has been a challenge during this whole lockdown period for everyone across the country. And they want to make sure people know that it's safe for people to go and give blood. They've set it up so that they have a limited number of people in the building at the same time. Everything is, of course, wiped down and safe and regulated, and you must register in advance. So everything is by appointment.
Okay.
All right. I
That's
want to
good. Good,
say,
safe way to do something, good, safe way to do something that's really needed here.
yeah, if you've always given blood, don't stop now. And if you haven't before, it's pretty painless. So yeah, give blood.
Good time to start.
And Cape Cod Healthcare, any blood it obtains stays on the Cape.
Great. Good to know. Thank you.
I want to say Happy Nurses Day to all of the nurses out there who are working harder than they ever thought they would during this time.
Happy former Nurse Day to you, Susan.
Oh, thank
For
you.
those who don't know, Susan is an RN
Yeah.
for many, many years.
It's been a while though. Yeah, it's been a
So
while.
you can imagine whenever we have any type of injury, whether it's in the office staff or visitors here, our resident RN is always there to lend a hand. So
Yeah, you can take the nurse out of the hospital, but also I have been reading some articles that talk about the census return, and on the
okay,
Cape it's low. And this
really,
is going to help determine, whatever monies are left after this COVID thing, they're going to be distributed in the states, and they use the census to distribute, and that's for roads, infrastructure, schools, things like that.
yep,
So it really is important. It's very easy to do. It takes about 5 minutes online. You can go to our homepage. The link is there. Go online, take your 5 minutes. It's completely confidential. Please answer the census. It's
yes,
going to determine the whole next fiscal year, what we do or do not get from the federal government, and which those monies are your monies.
right.
It comes from your tax
Get
money.
our fair share. That's
It's
right.
returned to you as your fair share to help your communities thrive. So answer the census. Election, as far as I know, I've been in touch with Michael Palmer. As you may or may not know, I'm a warden at one of the precincts, and May 19th, the election is going to go forward. However, he is encouraging everybody to do it by mail. It's easy to do. There's a link to the application on our website. You can either download it and fill it out. You can fill it out and just email it to him. That's also on our website. It's on the homepage. And then you'll get the ballots in the mail. You can fill them out. You can either mail them back to him or drop them in the drop box at the front of the town hall. It's so easy, fast,
Right
and
here.
exactly. And
I
you
just did
don't,
mine. Look
there
how
you go.
simple. I mean, when I tell you it was like under 60 seconds,
So simple. You don't need an excuse not to show up in person, and it protects everybody. You don't have to go to the poll, and me as a poll worker, I don't have to be exposed to you. They are setting up a lot of protection for us. They're going to have plexiglass screens. We'll have masks and gloves and hand sanitizer. They're going to limit the number of people that are allowed in at a time. And they're going to have cleaners there all day long at each of the polling stations, wiping down constantly. However, if I don't have to see you at the polls, that's a good thing. But you do need to vote. So
you got to vote,
yeah, you got to vote.
right?
So get that. It's easy to do. Take care of it. The town hall has to receive it by May 19th.
By May 19th. Great.
Yep. And so we're already the 6th. So get moving.
Absolutely. Very easy to do.
Very
Okay.
easy to do. And then
Nice.
finally, the SCORE Cape Cod and the Islands and the Massachusetts Business Development Centers out of UMass, they have a lot of webinars for financial information for businesses and help and how to navigate these uncharted waters. And we're putting those things on our website every day. So check our website every day for these webinars that are available to anybody. And
Yeah,
that's it for
speaking
me.
of that, yeah, but speaking of that too, what you're doing every day on the website, which I know is going on constantly. Also, if people have questions about, right, Susan, businesses that are open, particularly restaurants, things change. I know we added a couple of restaurants just today that are now going forward. You know, some had done it, stopped with the takeout and delivery, are back open. Some who hadn't done it are now doing it. You know, as we get closer to some type of a phased reopening, which is still some time away, but when it does happen, we'll be keeping the website up to date as to which businesses are open, what type of services they're offering. So as Susan always says, Susan, I'm going to point this way because you're that way to me now. Refresh your browser. Make sure you get the most updated information. So
Exactly.
yeah.
Exactly.
So just, you know, look at it pretty often. We're updating it constantly. And yeah, good. And for those of you who out there that are businesses, keep sending us the information so we can make sure your
Definitely.
information is correct.
Yeah. I
And
go
then,
through the links every day to make sure they're still live, and sometimes I find them have changed, and so I open those websites every day and see what their latest what they're doing lately. But I don't open all 500 members, so 600 members. So
right.
yeah. So if you've got something going on, send it to me.
Let us know.
Falmouth at falmouthchamber.com.
Nice. So I guess the last thing too, just kind of an update for those of you who maybe didn't get an opportunity to watch the select board meeting on Monday night. We were very, very encouraged. As you know, Falmouth Chamber has been working with the Falmouth EDIC, the Board of Selectmen, and two of our local community banks to put together a loan fund to make low interest loans to our businesses that may have gotten left behind on the PPP or the disaster recovery plans, or for whatever reason, just had not been able to actually get an application in. We're very, very encouraged by the feedback from both the selectmen, town council, and finance manager. We're looking for ways. Obviously, this is not a simple thing to do, but we're working on it. We're chipping away at it, and we know time is of the essence. We know a lot of businesses out there are very nervous about the upcoming season. They need access to cash. We're doing the best we can. So hang in there. We're very positive moving forward. So another great thing, hopefully, we're going to be able to do, and that comes through collaboration between the town, the EDIC, local community banks, and your Falmouth Chamber. So I'm pretty pumped about that. Hopefully, it's going to come together soon.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it. The weather's good, has been good, right? I mean, a little cooler,
Yeah.
but people are out and about. Remember to wear a mask if you're out there, good common sense.
Right. Gloves, hand sanitizer. Don't touch
Yeah.
your face.
How's your gardening going?
Things are popping up, so I guess that
Right.
would be good.
It's going to be a long time before I'm going to get some of your kale, I know, but,
Yeah, it'll take
I'm
a
always
while.
looking forward to that, but I know. So, all right. That's great.
Yeah. And in the meantime, have a good week.
Yeah. Make it a good week. Do the best you can. Get out there. Pick up the phone, call someone you love. Stay sane. This too shall pass, right?
Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers on Sunday.
Absolutely. Happy Mother's Day. Make it a great week.
Yeah.